bit related, obviously, to workers and workers' rights. This idea, again, of the dystopian future with the algorithm, and this idea that in some way, and particularly in Spain, we've got this, obviously, where there's this idea that a regulator of some sort can look at the algorithm and make sure that there's no, we don't have any discrimination going on, that you're, being fair to everyone, there's no racism within the algorithm and so on. How is that going to work for you going forwards, do you think? And is it practicable for outside regulators to kind of monitor the algorithm that you're using?
I definitely think this is a key question. I think algorithms as such need to make sure that they're abiding by certain criteria, ethics criteria, etc., which you mentioned. So I definitely think that needs to. I think the best way of fronting it is being transparent. Platforms like ourselves working with the regulators, helping them regulate algorithms. I think there will be a regulation for algorithms. I don't think it's because the companies are necessarily doing bad, but you have to do regulation because some might take advantage of situations like you mentioned. So I think regulation will happen. What we need to be is part of that now. And I think, and in our case, what we intend to do is be very transparent on how our different algorithms work, share that with regulators, make them understand why. Often a company would maybe have an algorithm, they don't think it's doing something wrong. Yeah. And you get an expert in who actually says, no, but actually this, a lot of these companies, and not so much in our sector now, which is becoming quite big. Food delivery is sort of in the second phase. They're not just a bunch of startups, they're big companies now. But there's a lot of platforms that's beginning now, and they're moving at lightning speed, and they're not looking at all the things. They don't have the resources, they don't have the capital. So they're moving ahead at lightning speed, and they're obviously maybe make some mistakes there. So I think it's going to be dealt with. I'm very hopeful that it'll be dealt with in the correct manner, which is logical, which is a series of rules that you should abide by, without going into your intellectual property, which is obviously very important for these companies who build
of course, and keeping them confidential, right?